In the heart of Central Asia, surrounded by countries such as Iran and Uzbekistan and bathed by the Caspian Sea, Turkmenistan is one of the least known and most fascinating countries in the world, with millennia of history and stunning landscapes. Stay with us until the end of the video to discover 17 incredible curiosities about this fascinating country. 1. It is located in Central Asia, bordered to the northwest by Kazakhstan, to the north and northeast by Uzbekistan, to the southeast by Afghanistan, and to the south by Iran. You can imagine the amount of history that surrounds and is a part of this country. 2. Turkmenistan's beaches are truly a hidden gem in Central Asia. Despite not being a well-known destination, this country has an incredibly beautiful coastline bathed by the Caspian Sea. The white sand beaches and crystal-clear waters are a perfect place to relax and enjoy the stunning scenery. In addition, Turkmenistan's beaches offer the opportunity to explore the region's rich culture and history. You can visit places such as the ruins of the ancient city of Merv, which was once an important trading center on the Silk Road. You can also enjoy the unique architecture of the country's mosques and palaces. Number 3. The history of Turkmenistan is fascinating and rich in culture and traditions. This Central Asian country has witnessed numerous events over the centuries that have shaped its identity. Since ancient times, Turkmenistan has been inhabited by different ethnic groups and has been part of several empires, such as the Persian, Mongol, and Russian. In the 19th century, Turkmenistan became part of the Russian Empire, which brought about a number of changes in society and economy. However, Russian influence also caused tensions in the region, which eventually led to the Russian Revolution of 1917 and the subsequent creation of the Soviet Union. During the Soviet era, Turkmenistan experienced a radical change in its political and social structure. It became a Soviet republic, and the country underwent modernization, with the construction of infrastructure and the promotion of education and industry. However, the communist regime also repressed Turkmen cultural traditions and limited freedom of expression. Following the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991, Turkmenistan became an independent country and began a process of transition towards democracy. However, the country has been ruled by an authoritarian regime that has limited civil liberties and political participation. 4. The capital of Turkmenistan is a true architectural spectacle. The city holds the world record for the largest number of white marble buildings in the world, a true tribute to the neoclassical style. Founded in 1800, Ashgabat was almost completely destroyed by a devastating earthquake that left few buildings standing. However, the city was completely rebuilt, and today is an example of architectural resilience and modernity. Ashgabat is marked by grandiose buildings and impressive monuments, such as the Turkmenbashi Mosque, one of the largest in Central Asia, and the Monument to Neutrality, a 95-meter-high tower topped by a statue of the country's first president, Saparmurat Niyazov. The wide streets and well-kept parks contribute to Ashgabat's sense of grandeur and order. It is also home to the Toka Bazaar, one of the liveliest markets in Central Asia, where you can find everything from traditional carpets to camels. It is a place where modernity and tradition go hand in hand, providing a unique experience for both visitors and residents. And speaking of unique experiences, one of the most fascinating attractions in the country is known as the Gate to Hell. Number 5. The Darvaza gas crater, or Gates of Hell as it is known to locals, is a 60-meter wide and 30-meter deep crater containing massive deposits of oil and natural gas. In an attempt to burn off the excess gas, Soviet engineers set it on fire in 1971, calculating that it would take a few weeks to burn out. It still burns today. Number 6. In Turkmenistan, we encounter a rich and diverse culture that reflects the unique history and traditions of this Central Asian country. With a heritage that dates back to the ancient Silk Road, Turkmenistan has been influenced by various civilizations over the centuries. Turkmen culture is characterized by a combination of Turkish, Persian, Arabic, and Russian elements, which are reflected in its art, architecture, music, dance, and food. Local crafts, such as the Turkmen carpet, are recognized worldwide for their beauty and meticulous craftsmanship. Number 7. The ancient city of Merv in southeastern Turkmenistan was completely destroyed several times. The Mongols captured it and executed the entire population, except for 400 artisans. Some historians believe that more than 1 million people were killed. Number 8. The Karakum Desert, or Black Sand Desert in Turkic languages, occupies 70% of Turkmenistan, or 350,000 kilometers. It is also one of the driest deserts in the world, with some areas seeing as little as 0.12 millimeters of annual rainfall. Number 9. Ashgabat holds the Guinness record for the most public swimming pools in one place, 27, with most of the buildings clad in marble and the largest architectural star, with an impressive area of 3,240 square meters. Number 10. The Ruhnama, a book written by Saparmurat Niyazov, was to be displayed in prominent places, in all government buildings and in shops. In mosques, it was to be treated the same as the Quran. Failure to do so would result in the mosque being destroyed. Number 11. The country is one of the most repressed in the world, with a one-party government and the dictatorial working style of President Berdi Muhammadov. At no time do you see large numbers of tourists in the country. In 2012, the country received an average of 8,900 visitors per year, making it one of the least explored countries in Central Asia. One of the reasons why the country receives so few visitors is also because for a long time, it was closed to the outside world. Although it would be interesting to visit it and learn about its history, don't you think? Well, to let other people know about this country, please like and share this video. Maybe other people don't know it and would be interested in learning more about it. And for number 13, as we get closer to the end, let's talk about a document desired by many, the driver's license. In most countries, to get a driver's license, you need to have a basic knowledge of driving. Somewhere, you need a little help from the license issuers, not in Turkmenistan. Here, if you want a driver's license, your driving skills don't matter as much as your memorizing of the Ruhnama. They ask you questions from the book. If you don't know how to answer correctly, you don't get a driver's license. Sorry. Number 14. One of the many strange rules that Niyazov enacted in 2004 was that young men could not have beards or long hair. Only men over the age of 70 were allowed to have beards. The funny thing is that this rule, similar to the one in Tajikistan, still exists. Berdi Muhammadov did not change or repeal it. Strange, don't you think? Let us know in the comments what you think about this. Number 15. In 2012, Niyazov decided that every day of the month and week would be named after members of his family. Thus, January was renamed Turkmenbasi, meaning leader of the Turkmens, February Baydak, after the Turkmen flag, and April Gurban Sultan, after his mother. The month of September was also named after his book, Ruhnama. Number 16. Turkmen cuisine is a true fusion of cultural influences, ranging from Turkish and Persian to Russian and Indian cuisine. It is noted for its abundant use of lamb and beef, as well as rice, wheat, and legumes in its traditional dishes. One of the most popular dishes in Turkmenistan is palaw, a rice cooked with lamb, carrots, and onions, seasoned with spices such as saffron and cumin. Another emblematic dish is manti, a kind of dumpling filled with meat seasoned with onions and spices. As for drinks, tea is an essential part of Turkmen culinary culture, served on all occasions and often accompanied by traditional sweets such as chak-chak or nokat. In addition, camel milk is a popular drink in some regions of Turkmenistan. If you want to know more information like this and more countries, we recommend you subscribe to our channel and activate notifications. There you can see videos like the countries where you can buy a wife. Yes! As you heard, go see it, so you can find out how that culture is still in force.